Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil, and in this Laravel 7.0 video tutorial we will see a new feature of the Laravel 7, which is the components. This is totally brand new feature and this is a really cool feature of the Laravel. Now let's see the points of the video. So first of all we will see that what is the component, we will see how we can make the component, use it, how we can pass the data to it, and how we can reuse it. The component simply means reusability. Alright, so this is a very much important feature, don't forget to switch. So now the first question is that what is the component? So basically component is the piece of code that we can use it again and again, or you can say that the piece of code that we can reuse it. Alright, for example, a header can be used on almost every page of your website. Sidebar can also be reused, and a search boxes can be also reused. So for that we can make a component, and this piece of code can be used it with the old pages also. All right, so now let's see that how we can make a new component. So first of all, let's clear the command line and just write here php artisan make component and component name. So my component, let's say header, and just hit the enter, and you will see the message here, component created successfully. When you just see here, you will see that two files are changed here. All right, or two new files are created here. All right, so first of all let's collapse it, and now you will first file you will find inside the resource view, and here you will see a component folder and header.blade.php. Right, so let's make it, zoom it out so that you can watch it very clearly. And the second file you will see inside a view folder, and header in a component inside a header file, right? So this is your completely HTML file, and this is your, you can say that a subcontroller or some part of controller that you just want to write here, and I will show you the use of it also. All right, so here you can see that how we can make it. Now let's see that how we can use it. For use it you must have to at least one view file. So that I'm just going to make a view file here. Right, so let's go on the view folder, make a new file. Let's say sample.blade.php. Right, and let's hit the enter, and now just write here h1 tag like sample page. Alright, so to call it, let's open the web.php so that I can make a route for it. So just write here route view, and sample is the route for it, and the file name is also sample. Right, so whenever I'm just going to open a sample file here, let's open the route for it. Now you can see that, oops, sample is not found. Let me check. Yep, actually I have to make it with the small s. Yep, now let's see. Now you can see that sample file is here. So to use the component, we just have to simply write here x and your component name. My component name is header, then just write here header, and let's self close it, and now let's try. You will find nothing here because nothing present inside the header here. So just write here h1 header component. You can find it simply. Right, so you can see that now this is used here. Right, so you also see that. Now let's see that how we can pass the data. So now let's say you just pass some data from sample.blade.file to the header. That how you can do it. So first of all, there's a very simple way to pass it. Just pass a title, and title can be, let's say, sample page. Right, so I'm just going to remove the sample page from here. Just we pass the title from here. Right, so after that just go for the header.php file and just take a property, public property, dollar title, and you can put your name as your convenience like this. And now just write here dollar this title, and you got this title here, right? And let's come to the header.blade.file, and here you can just simply write here, uh, just write here in the double curly brackets, just write title. And now let's see. Yeah, I just missed a semicolon from here. Now you can see that we got the data from sample file to header component. Alright, so now how we can reuse it simply. So now let's see. Okay, so let's say I have a one more file and I just want to make this header common. Okay, so let's make one more file here, and file name is example dot with a small e dot blade dot php, and just call simply this uh, header component here, and here you can just simply write here example. And after that, let's make a route for this also. Let's copy it and pass it, example and example, right? So now let's open a new tab and just write here example. Now you can see that the header is your common. The data is coming from the sample page and merged with the header, and this data is coming from the sample page and merged with the header, right? So after all the things, now let's learn the one more thing, is that how we can pass the data from routing to the header. Alright, so this is a little bit different here. So I'm just going to close the example file here because I don't want to make it use more now. So first of all, let's open the web.php and pass some data, which is, let's suppose, coming from the user input or just coming from the routing and all. So let's copy it and just write here sample and make like this. So the both are the similar code. Now let's try to run it. It's still working fine. So now let's pass some data from here, like array, and here have the name, and let's say name is John. Right, so how we can get it inside the header? So for that, so first of all, we just have to pass it from the sample file, because now we just get this data in the sample file, right? So just use here colon, and with the colon just write here info, and or you just want to make the name something like that, like name. The variable that you just want to take, you can take, is totally up to you. And let's use $name, right? So, and let's come to the header. Let's make a property like info. Here you can get $name info, and this is $name, right? And let's come to the header.blade.php. Here let's take h2 file, and here you can simply just write here $info. And now let's try to run and see. Now you can see that you got the John here. So this is a final way that how you can get the data from your view file, or you can see that from the routing file to the header. Alright, so thanks for watching this video. If you still have any kind of confusion, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye bye, take care.